It's funny how sometimes the world puts you in a situation where you start to seriously consider some very twisted theories, let's put it like that. And I'm not talking about conspiracy theories like the world is being led by lizards or something like that. No, I'm talking about the theories that really not even science can debunk and be 100% sure that is not real. For example, just for the fun of it, let's look at the theory of the multiverse. Can you ever be sure that there are no other versions of you living in other universes simultaneously as you are now? Or that you're not splitting yourself across multiple universes at the exact same time? What if when you zone out, you're not actually just in your head? What if when you're thinking about the past or thinking about the future, you're actually splitting yourself across time? And what if life never actually gives you a reason to believe in that? So you go on your life without actually considering it quite seriously. But when it does, that's where the fun starts to happen. That's when your brain starts to really throw at you all sorts of possibilities and ideas that for someone like me who doesn't really like to complicate things, as you may have guessed from this YouTube channel that I'm doing, it's really funny when I think that my brain cannot possibly confuse me enough and it finds new ways to do so. But really the theory that one could possibly be split across multiple realities, and also the theory that one soul, for example, could travel across a lot of axes of time and have links with different people across different realities. And that sometimes, just sometimes, you can notice that it's almost as if you've known someone your whole life, but you've just met that person. And when that happens, it usually, one, freaks you out, and second, just starts making you consider every single aspect and every single possibility of existence as we know it. And it really gets frustrating because you cannot know for sure what is real and what is not. And yes, that is the beauty of life, and yes, that is the beauty of human existence, but as humans we crave certainty, and being so uncertain about things that come in a lot of different packages that are sometimes filled with coincidences and sometimes filled with butterfly effects, and one little thing suddenly rolls up and becomes a huge part of what is happening to you in life now. And when that does happen, it's almost like all life has been leading to that exact moment. And I know that whenever one is confronted with huge, improbable ideas, it's almost inevitable that you're gonna try to look for also improbable explanations. And when you start doing that, and when you start entertaining all sorts of thoughts, you either start becoming one of those lunatics that believe in different conspiracy theories that possibly make sense to only them, or you join the scientists that cannot explain or that cannot debunk a certain theory, and you're just living your life there thinking, how did I get myself into that? And why am I the one to go through all of that? And once you start seeing really coincidences, or once you start seeing certain patterns across your life or related to a certain person or to a certain period of your time, it's almost impossible that you unsee that. And that's really where it gets powerful, because if you cannot unsee a pattern, which usually is something that humans do, it just keeps popping up again and again and again. And when that happens, you're just enslaved by that pattern, if I may say. And you're just looking for it, even unconsciously. You don't have to look for it consciously. And you start to wonder, what if you actually entertain the thought? What if you actually entertain the theory? Would that make it easier to digest? Or would that in turn make it harder to let go of? And I hope sincerely from my heart that you do not have to experience that. But if you do, just make sure that you stay true to yourself and that you take life as it is, whether it's a multiverse or whether you're meeting some old soul of sorts, or whether it's just random chaos that we're going through and that sometimes makes patterns that we cannot explain. Maybe just try to enjoy it as it is and not think about it much. You just tell me how it goes.